seeing 3 managers for 1 employee on the same day, that's a broken temporal join. Here's the exact as-of pattern to always get 1 correct row and the overlap tiebreaker. Stick around for the copy-paste template. Hi friend. Let's fix this in a minute so you never fight duplicates again. Alright, slowly changing tables store ranges valid from and valid to. Each row says from this time until that time. This fact was true. Null valid to means it's still true. When we ask who was the manager on January 10th, we are not matching on exact dates, we are asking which range covers that date. Alright, let's start by looking at the data we are dealing with. We have a table employees snapshot, which has 3 rows, and a snapshot as of date, so we had 3 employees as of 10th of January 2024. And that's what we want to join to our department history. So the employees switched department over time. As we see, employee 101 switched to 3 different departments in 3 different time spans. So in 2023, he was working in department 10, and then the first half of 2024, he was working in department 40, and from then on in department 60. So now we want to go ahead and join those 2 tables. We will have the employees snapshot and the department history, and we want to know which employee is working in which department. And if we join it just on the employee ID of both tables, we will arrive at a situation where we have the employee ID 101 in 3 rows, which is not what we want. We want to join point in time as of now where he's working right now. And to do that, we need to extend our join condition. We need to add an AND as of date between valid from and valid to. As the last one in our data is always null, we will add also a coalesce. If we find null over here, we will fill in a last date of the database, so to speak. If we run this, we arrive at our desired state where we can see, as of now, where are the employees working. So employee 101 is working right now in department 40. Now let's create a massive overlap for 101. So 2 ranges both cover the 10th of January 2024. To simulate that, we will enter a messy entry in here where we put this employee 101 in department 15 somewhere in 2023 and 2024. Now let's look again at the department history of that employee. Suddenly we see now 4 entries for him. And here we have overlapping time spans. If we join as before, we have again a problem here. Because now the 10th of January 2024 is because of this messy data in 2 entries, which is not clean. So now what we can do, ideally, if we have the chance, obviously we want to clean it at the data source level, but let's say we are not the data engineer, we don't have write permissions on the source, so we need to make do with what we can do. And that is to add a row number to our existing query and use it to later filter out the row number which is not the one that we want. And that's then where we would add a row number. So we want to make sure that we have, let me run this, the same query as before, but now we add a row number here. We do this by adding a row number over a partition over our employee ID and the as of date and order it by valid from. And then later we have the same join. So again, we have 2 rows for him, but now we added a row number here, 1 and 2. And the second one is the one that we just added messy. It got a row number 2 as the valid from is smaller than from the original entry. Which means we can use this inner query now and call it matched and make a common table expression. And running it like this, we can also get clean results when we are dealing with messy data and our temporal joins would still work. If this killed your duplicates, like the video, subscribe for more clean SQL patterns, and drop a comment if you have any questions regarding this topic.